It's legal to run away from the police in Germany, but why? Just in January of this year, German police had an interesting chase with a Tesla. According to reports, the man driving the car had put it on the self-driving autopilot and decided to take a nap, while his car brought him where he needed to go. When police officers attempted to pull the Tesla over for a regular traffic check, neither the driver nor the car responded, so police had to chase them down. Eventually, the driver did wake up and pulled over, was then charged with endangering road traffic and had to give up his driver's license. But what about a charge for fleeing the police, you might wonder? Well, this is the topic of today's video. Hello, and welcome to Curiosity Factor. Today, we're talking about an unusual article in the German constitution that basically makes running from the police and breaking out of prison legal. We know, it sounds crazy, maybe even too crazy to be true, but just you wait until you hear all the details. According to the Basic Law of Germany, Article 2, Paragraph 2, every person shall have the right to life and physical integrity. Freedom of the person shall be inviolable. Germany, however, is not the only country in Europe whose philosophy of law states that it is human nature to be free, and therefore wants to flee situations where an individual feels trapped. Belgium, Netherlands, Sweden and Austria have similar beliefs. In these particular countries, people who do not commit additional crimes during their escape attempt do not face further punishment. Surprisingly, it is not illegal to escape from prison in Germany, a rule shared with its Austrian neighbour. Certain low-security inmates are even allowed temporary leave from prison grounds for work or vacations, during which they are expected to return. However, there is a caveat to fleeing from police, as you might have noticed in the beginning of the video. If you commit any additional crimes while running from the police, you will be charged and punished for those ones. A jailbreak, or the unofficial and illegal departure of an inmate from prison, typically prompts authorities to pursue the escapee for return to custody. In countries like the United States and Canada, prison escape constitutes a criminal offence that results in extended sentences and heightened security measures. In contrast, Germany and several other nations view prison escape as an expression of human nature and do not punish the act itself unless it involves violence, threats, or property damage. The Prison Escape Act, dating back to 1880 in Germany, recognises that the desire for freedom is an innate human instinct. However, this does not absolve prisoners from consequences if they cause property damage or engage in violence during their escape. Consequently, very few prison escapes in Germany go unpunished, and escaped inmates may face harsher conditions while serving the remainder of their sentences, without the possibility of early release. Violence against guards, whether through improvised weapons or contraband, remains a punishable offence, as do attempts to exploit security gaps in the prison system. Similarly, attempting to flee the police can only be considered a crime under certain circumstances, such as if the escapee drives dangerously, poses a risk to public safety, or does other criminal activities while running from the officers. The escapee will be charged for all of their crimes, but not for running away, and this is why the Tesla driver was charged with endangering road traffic only. So what we're trying to say, you're better off not doing anything illegal and reckless, even if you can outrun the police. Staying within the law will result in you not having to go through all the trouble of breaking out of prison. However, if you do want to do something illegal just for fun, make sure that you pack a smartphone. You know where. Just so that you can keep watching our videos. What do you think about this law? Do you believe that more countries should adopt Germany's philosophy? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoy learning interesting facts, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you can stay up to date with everything we're posting. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again in our next video.